Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary world of flamingos, those striking pink birds that stand out as one of nature's most iconic creations. You all are here for some epic wildlife facts, so grab a coffee, a full snack spread, maybe even a notebook, and settle in for an absolutely massive deep dive into everything about flamingos. Their remarkable physical adaptations, behaviors, ecological roles, cultural significance, and a huge collection of fun facts that'll leave you amazed at these incredible creatures. Let's start with their habitat. Flamingos inhabit warm, wetland regions across the globe, including parts of Africa, South America, the Caribbean, the Middle East, Southern Europe, and Asia. They're often found in extreme environments like saline or alkaline lakes, coastal lagoons, estuaries, and even volcanic lakes, where the water is so harsh it would be uninhabitable for most species. These locations, often shimmering with salt crusts or bubbling with geothermal activity, provide flamingos with abundant food and minimal competition. Their signature pink coloration is one of their most famous traits, but it's not something they're born with. Flamingo chicks hatch with gray or white feathers, and their vibrant pink, orange, or reddish hues develop over time through their diet. They consume carotenoid-rich foods like brined shrimp, blue-green algae, and small crustaceans, and these pigments are metabolized and deposited in their feathers, skin, and beaks, creating that stunning color. The more carotenoids in their diet, the brighter their plumage, which serves as a visual signal of health and vitality. Their long, slender legs, which can reach up to 4 feet in length, are perfectly adapted for wading in shallow waters, allowing them to stir up sediment to release food while keeping their bodies above the often corrosive water. Flamingos are famous for standing on one leg, a behavior that helps conserve body heat by tucking the other leg close to their body, though scientists also suggest it reduces muscle fatigue, enabling them to stand for hours without strain. Their feeding mechanism is equally unique. Flamingos are filter feeders, using their oddly shaped downward bent beaks to scoop up water and mud. Inside their beaks, comb-like structures called lamellae act like a sieve, filtering out tiny organisms while expelling water. This process is so efficient that a single flamingo can process several gallons of water daily, extracting enough microscopic food to sustain itself. Their social structure is another fascinating aspect. Flamingos live in massive colonies, sometimes numbering tens or even hundreds of thousands, creating a breathtaking spectacle of pink across the landscape. These large groups provide protection from predators like jackals, hyenas, or birds of prey, and facilitate finding mates in crowded environments. Their courtship displays are elaborate, involving synchronized group dances, where flocks march in unison, extend their long necks, bow, and flash their wings in a coordinated performance that ensures maximum visibility to potential partners. These rituals are so precise that entire colonies often breed simultaneously, resulting in thousands of chicks hatching within days of each other. Both parents play a critical role in raising their young, producing a nutrient-rich substance called crop milk from their upper digestive tracts to feed their chicks, a rare adaptation among birds. Chicks, born with straight beaks and fluffy gray feathers, grow quickly and join large groups called creches, essentially nurseries where hundreds of juveniles are supervised by a few adults, allowing parents to forage. Ecologically, flamingos are powerhouse contributors. Their feeding stirs up lake beds, oxygenating the water and promoting the growth of algae and microorganisms that form the base of the food web. Their guano, deposited in large quantities by dense colonies, acts as a natural fertilizer, enriching surrounding soils and supporting plant growth in often nutrient-poor regions. However, flamingos face significant threats, including habitat loss from mining, agricultural runoff, and climate change, which can alter water levels or salinity in their wetland homes. Conservation efforts, such as protecting breeding sites and regulating water diversion, are vital to their survival. Physically, flamingos are built for their lifestyle. They can stand up to 5.5 feet tall, yet weigh as little as 8 pounds, thanks to lightweight hollow bones that aid in flight. Their necks, with up to 19 vertebrae, are among the most flexible in the animal kingdom, allowing them to twist, preen, and feed with precision. Flamingos are strong flyers, capable of traveling 400 miles in a single night at speeds of 30 to 35 miles per hour, often migrating to find optimal feeding or breeding grounds. They fly in V formations to reduce wind resistance, and evidence suggests they navigate using the Earth's magnetic field, a natural compass for long journeys. Fun fact, flamingos can live 30, 50 years in the wild, with some captive individuals reaching 70, 80 years, making them one of the longest-lived bird species. Their bright feathers serve as a health indicator. Dull or faded colors can signal malnutrition or stress, while vivid hues attract mates. Culturally, flamingos have left a mark across history. In ancient Egypt, their fiery colors linked them to the sun god Ra, symbolizing renewal. In Andean cultures, they represent fertility and abundance, often featured in rituals and art. Today, they're global symbols of tropical flair, adorning everything from plastic lawn ornaments to fashion designs and cocktail menus. Another fun fact, flamingos can tolerate near-boiling water from geothermal springs, thanks to heat-resistant tissues in their mouths, allowing them to feed in extreme conditions. Their one-legged stance may also minimize exposure to toxic water, keeping one leg dry at a time. Scientists have found that flamingos can survive in water with pH levels so extreme they dissolve most organic material, a testament to their resilience. Behaviorally, flamingos are full of surprises. They're highly vocal, producing loud honks, grunts, and growls that sound like a chaotic barnyard, helping maintain order in massive flocks. They engage in fencing displays, using their beaks like swords to resolve territorial spats without serious injury. During migration, they maintain tight formations, communicating calls to stay aligned. Fun fact, in captivity, their pink color can fade without a carotenoid-rich diet, so zoos add supplements like canthaxanthin to their food to maintain their hue. Flamingos also exhibit false feeding, where adults mimic eating motions to teach chicks how to filter feed, a behavior akin to parental coaching. Their dense colonies can lead to traffic jams on lakes, with birds jostling for space, sometimes resulting in comical pileups. Another intriguing behavior, flamingos can enter a sleep state called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep while standing, allowing one half of their brain to rest at a time, ensuring they stay alert. Their feathers are coated with preen oil, a waterproofing secretion they spread during grooming, which also aids buoyancy. Flamingos have influenced technology. Their filter feeding system has inspired designs for industrial water filtration and even medical devices like dialysis machines. In the wild, they face predators like eagles, marabou storks, crocodiles, and large cats, but their vigilance and group dynamics make them formidable. Fun fact, flamingo eggs are laid on tall, conical mud nests built by both parents, designed to keep them safe from flooding or ground predators. Chicks, nicknamed fluffballs, have a red-tipped beak at birth that gradually straightens and fades. Flamingos also drive ecotourism, attracting visitors to sites like Lake Natron in Tanzania or the Galapagos Islands, supporting local economies. Their reproductive cycle is finely tuned. Females lay a single egg per season, incubated for about 28, 32 days, and both parents share feeding duties, delivering crop milk high in proteins and fats. Chicks fledge at 9, 13 weeks, but may stay with the colony for months, learning social cues. Another fun fact, flamingos can run across water to build speed for takeoff, their long legs acting like stilts to skim the surface. Their eyes are protected by a nictitating membrane, a transparent third eyelid that shields against salt, sun, and debris. In some cultures, they're called firebirds for their glowing appearance at dawn or dusk, especially when flocks take flight against the horizon. The joints lock when standing on one leg, a passive mechanism that prevents tipping, like a built-in tripod. Flamingos also exhibit wing saluting, a display where they briefly spread their wings to show off black-tipped feathers, signaling aggression or courtship. Their sensitivity to environmental changes makes them bioindicators. Declining flamingo populations can signal ecosystem stress, prompting conservation action. Fun fact, their heart rate can double during courtship displays, pumping blood to fuel their energetic dances. In flight, their necks stretch out like an arrow, reducing drag, while their legs trail behind, acting as a rudder. Flamingos have been known to rescue lost chicks, with adults adopting stragglers into their creches, showcasing a communal spirit. Their guano has been historically harvested as fertilizer, a practice dating back centuries in some regions. Another quirky behavior, flamingos sometimes stamp their feet in a rapid dance to scare up food, creating mini whirlpools in the water. Their beaks grow continuously, like a human fingernail, ensuring they stay sharp for feeding. Before wrapping up, here's a final batch of facts. Flamingos can detect minute changes in water salinity, guiding them to the richest feeding grounds. Their tongues act like pistons, pumping water through their beaks at high speed to maximize filtration. In some regions, their feathers were once used in traditional headdresses, a practice now largely replaced by conservation-minded alternatives. And if you've ever seen a flamingo yawn, it's actually a stretch to realign their neck vertebrae after long feeding sessions. All right, you incredible nature enthusiasts, that's our ultra deep dive into the world of flamingos. These birds showcase nature's brilliance, from their adaptive designs to their critical ecological contributions. If you enjoyed this, give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and drop a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, keep exploring, and let's keep celebrating the wonders of the natural world together.